That was a very Caucasian moment I just had. But it's gonna be a good sandwich.
Bite it.
Love the coffee house? You're already there? Oh my god, that smells so good. Feels so like Christmas, winter time, you know. Why do these have to be so gosh darn long? Flaccid whipped cream.
It looks like play food.
You may not like it, but this is peak performance.
You know, just like the first meal of the video is going to be a chicken nugget sandwich, and this is lunch because I spontaneously decided to film the video halfway through the day. I'm using these Dino meatless nuggies that I bought for the first time recently. They're pretty good. These are the other components of the sandwich. That is some leftover purple onion that's in a container. I know it looks a little bit suspicious.
Hopefully the air fryer isn't too loud, but something I like to do when I have little pieces of dog safe produce, like these little pieces of tomato, I'll put them in a freezer bag, and I try to like spread them out as they freeze so they don't like freeze together, you know? But then they'll be like little treats for my dog, although it's cold now, so the frozen treats aren't as appealing, but I'll give them like after a walk or something, so her body's warmed up, you know? Also, I don't think they care as much. Like, I don't think they're like, oh, it's too cold, I can't have a nice coffee, you know? They're dogs. I'm gonna give her this little piece right now though.
Come here, babies. Oh, oh, big stretch, big stretch. Bite it.
I do like these chicken nuggets, but I feel like they need more time than they say they do. Acting like they said it to like they told me how much time they need. Like the package says that they need like 6 to 8 minutes in the air fryer. I just cooked them for 12 minutes. Maybe that's how like kids like them, like undercooked. They have good breading, like the breading stays on. If I do the Gardein ones without a parchment paper, then like when you flip them, the breading just like starts peeling all off, you know? But it's gonna be a good sandwich. Delicious.
The end of a cucumber, the last green onion, some baby spinach, and the asha noodle sauce packet are the components of tonight's dinner. We are making peanut noodles using the end of a jar of peanut butter. So we're adding the noodle water to the peanut butter jar, and we're gonna shake it up in there, and then add the sauce to that. Add the sauce packet to that. I also added some peanut butter from a new jar of peanut butter to the old jar of peanut butter because there wasn't quite enough for what I wanted. Turns out I ended up actually putting a little too much. This was a very peanutty peanut sauce, but luckily I do love peanut butter. I do love peanuts and their butter. So here's the cucumber and the green onion. I also added a little bit of sesame seeds, and this is absolutely delicious. I love to do this.
It's so peanut butter. This is so stupid. The proportions. Just a little bread and butter moment. Is it a tiny piece of bread or a giant tub of butter? I thought I was filming. I thought I was filming. Well, put this in there. I put this in there. I put this in there. I put this in there. And frozen blueberries and spinach. Pretend I put a little bit of water in there. That sandwich I had yesterday was so good. Chicken nugget sandwich, chicken nugget sandwich, chicken nugget sandwich. I love... That was a very Caucasian moment I just had. I just licked my finger that was covered in mayonnaise. Hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce. Garlic powder. Chicken nuggets. Pepper, onion. Merge your bag together. And if that's... Whoa. When you see me put mustard on a sandwich, are you like, damn girl, that's a lot of mustard? Or are you like, that's the correct amount of mustard? I love olive oil. Yummy. It doesn't look as good as it is. I swear it's really, really good. It's so good. Matcha. So I have these two products right here. I know they're meant for coffee, but we have a cinnamon caramel and white chocolate macadamia. I feel that the white chocolate macadamia makes more sense for matcha, so I'm gonna be trying that today. I got these at Target, and I've never had a cold foam before. Never. Love the coffee house. You're already there. Serve it up hot or cold. Oh, I should do it hot sometime. Imagine this or the other one with hot chocolate. Shake well with the cap on, spray foam on the flavor, and watch the creamer cascade. Oh, they're saying this is creamer? Should I not have added any milk to the matcha then? I tried to add less milk, but okay. Next time I will try it without milk, but I don't know, it just feels so wrong to not use milk. It's heavy. Whoa! Oh, it's real sweet. I mean, obviously it is because I'm drinking it like on its own, but it'll be good in the drink. Like, it's not too sweet, I don't think. Wow, that's fun. I can't really give you like a review for like a cold foam because I never had one before. So you're just gonna have to try it for yourself, but it is really good. I get the white chocolate and nuttiness. Ew, look how it comes out. Is that how it's supposed to come out? It feels like a flaccid whipped cream. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Tonight was a clean out the fridge soup night. So we got some veggies sauteing. I have some celery, carrot, and onion, and I had a bunch of frozen green beans I wanted to use, so I put some of those in there. Also, that is some frozen pumpkin puree. Just sauteing it all up with some olive oil and garlic and seasonings and vegetable bouillon paste. I added 2 cans of white beans because that's just what I had for the protein. Obviously, added a bunch of water and whatever little pasta noodle that I had. Here I'm adding some fresh parsley to the top. It was a nice warming, comforting little soup. I shared it with my friend Casey and we wanted like a little dessert to share. So she picked up one of these little Rubicon Bakery vegan cakes. These are pretty good. They're a little expensive and they're not the best. I mean, it's a little dry if I'm being honest, but it's totally satisfying for having a little treat. I always forget that supermarkets carry these sometimes, and that you can just buy it like whenever you want, not just for like a special occasion, although like I said, it is pricey. And then for breakfast the next day I had some frozen waffles just with vegan butter and maple syrup, and then you're gonna see me eat the leftover soup like many more times in this video. We're gonna make some black tea. Google set a timer for 2 minutes. When I had the other one, the white chocolate one, I noticed that it says you can serve hot or cold. I think when I think cold foam, I think of cold drink, you know, like the word cold is in it. I've never heard of cold foam on a hot drink. That seems like stupid, but I want to try it. Also because it's like 60 degrees in my apartment right now, so I don't really feel like having an iced beverage, even though that's fully a lie. I would definitely have an iced beverage. Really, I just don't want to wait for things to cool down. And I'm not adding anything else to this because this thing says it can be creamer and it's sweet. Oh yeah, this is the cinnamon caramel one. Guys, whoa. Oh, it smells so good though. Wait, oh you guys. Oh you guys. Okay, well I got a spoon so I could actually try it because it's way too hot for me to try it. But I can't like penetrate the foam layer. Cold foam is weird. This is so good. But I feel like I'm not getting that much of the tea. I'm just getting a lot of foam because the tea is too hot. Every time I have like a hot tea, every time I go in, every time I have a hot milk tea or coffee drink, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so wintry, winter wonderland vibes. I feel so like Christmas, winter time, you know.
And then I remember that like most people do this every day, no matter what the season. And I just don't understand. Wow. We have some very fun looking broccoli. I'm gonna break off pieces of it with my hands. You don't have to cut it. You might be getting little pieces all over the floor that you hope that your dog picks up. I'm not even gonna cut this. I'm just gonna put these big pieces in and then, cause I kind of like, okay, diagnose me if you will, but I kind of like eating the noodles and then eating the vegetable, like separate. The idea of just kind of munching on like a big piece of broccoli covered in the peanut sauce sounds fun. Okay, the noodles have started to cook, so I'm gonna toss these in there with them. There was some peanut butter left in the jar from the last time I had this, and I added a little more peanut butter to the jar and the sauce packet. I would like, after you put the boiling water in, put the lid on so it can kind of like steam in there, and maybe it'll loosen all the stuff from here, because otherwise you're like closing the lid and then shaking hot boiling water in a glass jar, and that doesn't really seem like a good idea. So I kind of just let it like steam in there for a little bit. I'm still scared. Ready or not, here I come. It's a very saucy sauce. Ooh, it's also what are they called? Chunky peanut butter? So it is, there's chunks. That's so good. They're so green. Why do they look unnatural? I love broccoli. Where my broccoli head's at? Get it, broccoli head? Walter White, yo.
My husband is Walter White, yo.
So here's another smoothie. I believe it's the exact same smoothie as I ate already in this video, so I didn't feel like I needed to film the whole process. Also, if you watch my videos, you could probably recite to me exactly what goes in it because I make the same smoothie all the time for years. It's the best smoothie. Although lately I've been adding protein powder to it, so that's a little bit character development. Today was a thrifting day. Halfway through thrifting, we stopped at local vegetarian Mexican restaurant called La Jaca. Basically, all the meat is jackfruit based, and it's like 99% vegan. There's just like a few dishes that you can add like egg or cheese to. But I got the quesabirria tacos, which are basically like little quesadillas with the birria jackfruit meat in them, and you get the little dipping. Is it a broth? Or is it a sauce? Let me know what we think. What do we say about that? And yes, I completely forgot that I was filming a video. Luckily, I took pictures because I always take pictures of cool vegan food, but they're all vertical. And this one video, but it's all vertical. Also, I found this at the thrift store, and what do we think of this? Is this like an anti-hunting thing, or is it just like, haha, silly? What do we think? And for dinner, I'm having some leftover soup. I just heat it up in this little stainless steel pot, which I love absolutely so much. I use it like every single day of my life because I can just heat up leftovers in it and then just eat it straight out of the pot. One dish, you know? And then I'm having some vanilla tea. You guys ever had vanilla tea? It's like a herbal tea, but it's just vanilla, and I really like it. I feel like if you like black tea, but you want something caffeine free, whether it's you just don't want caffeine or you want it for like bedtime, try vanilla tea. It's really good.
So I have this apple that's very wrinkly and soft, and I need to use it, and it's cold as hell in here, so I want to make some oatmeal. I saw a video where this guy was like giving tips on how to cook your oatmeal better. He said to toast the oats. I'm not gonna do everything he said because he was like just being a little too extra. Because all the chef people are always like, oh, like you gotta get the full oat because the minute oats are like cut up so that they cook faster and they're not as good or whatever. It's like, okay, people aren't really buying minute oats so that they can have a gourmet meal, you know? But these are full oats. I'm also gonna put some cinnamon. Oh, he put cardamom. I think I have cardamom, hopefully. Cardamom! Do you call it cardamom or cardamom? Oh my god, that smells so good. What the? That smells so good. Holy crap. I don't want to burn them. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't want to burn them. Okay, you should just do this just so you can smell it. Honestly, that's like all I'm taking away from this video. It's just the toasting. Because I don't remember anything else he said. Okay, I'm gonna add water. More cinnamon, a big pinch of salt. I'm gonna use walnut butter today from the Nutty Gourmet. Of course, we love the Nutty Gourmet on this channel. Walnut butter is really interesting. It's like not super great to eat on its own, but it's really good in stuff. It's really good with dates, like on a date. I'm gonna add a little maple syrup. Maple syrup. Syrup.
Maple. You love apples. No, you love apples.
Is this not so cute? Look at this. It's just a Starbucks mug from the thrift store. Have you ever had that happen to you? That's happened to me multiple times where I find a mug at the thrift store and I'm like, this is so cute. This little cute little vintage mug. I love this. And then I take it home and I pull off the tag on sticker on the bottom and it's just an old Starbucks mug. Anyways, my challenge with myself that I'm starting right now is to drink more plain tea and to also drink my caffeine earlier in the day. I actually learned from the freaking, why do I hear it from the Charlie XCX SNL episode from the Weekend Update bit. You guys know Weekend Update? I grew up with SNL, so to me saying Weekend Update is like, everybody knows what Weekend Update is, but if you've never seen SNL before, you don't know what Weekend Update is. Anyways, it's like a fake little news segment, but they referenced a real article that said, for good sleep or whatever, no more caffeine 10 hours before sleep, no more alcohol 3 hours before sleep, no more work 2 hours before sleep, and no more devices 1 hour before sleep, I think. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna try to do that. Although I don't really drink and I don't really, well, I do work though. I do edit sometimes like late at night and then try to go to bed like right after that and it's like, oop. But not a lot. Anyways, yeah, so 10 hours before sleep, because what I had always heard before that was like 5 hours, 6 hours, and I was always like, well, I'm not doing that, so like it can't be the caffeine, you know? So if I want to go to bed at like 12, I need to stop drinking caffeine by 2. And I often have my matcha like make it at like 2. This oatmeal looks super creamy and there's no milk in it. It's just a bunch of walnut butter and the oats themselves. I feel like I taste the toasted oat though. I taste the toasted oat. It's green tea time. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm dealing with drugs. I feel like I'm portioning drugs. It's green tea time.
All right, 5 minutes. Starting now.
My aunt mom gave me some orzo salad. There's like sun-dried tomatoes and Kalamata olives and cucumber and artichoke hearts and orzo. Well, I wanted protein to add to it because I want it to be my whole meal, you know? I'm also cold, so I thought warm chicken nuggets cut up on top of it would be good. And I hope that's not disrespectful to the beauty of the orzo salad, but I'm gonna cut them up so you can't tell that they're dino chicken nuggets, okay? I'm also adding spinach because I haven't had any spinach today. I haven't had any greens today. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. My camera battery died and then the one that I thought was charging was not charging. So, spinach. And then I know it's not feta, but I also have a little bit of boursin. It's not much at all. I'm just gonna like sprinkle this in on it for some cheesiness. I don't know. It's something. It's not much at all, but you could pretend that that's feta.
She says no. She says no.
Google, turn the timer off. Ow. Stir it up, stir it. Stir it, stir it up, stir it. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Why? Why would you do all that? That's stupid. Because I keep adding water to it because there wasn't enough broth. And then I just add a little bit of this so it's not watered down. And I kind of like it this way because then you don't have to take up as much room in the fridge. If that makes sense, like you just make less broth when you make your soup and then the leftovers will have less broth, but you just add a little bit of broth to stretch the broth. Because like this little container was like 4 bowls of soup versus like if it was full of liquid, it'd probably only be like 2. You know what I mean? And I am also having toast. Soup, 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 de whoop, soup, de whoop, soup. You might be a true vegan if you douse your leftovers in nutritional yeast. Bread with soup sounds so good right now. You may not like it, but this is peak performance.
What the hell? Oh my god.
It's cold and I want hot chocolate. I showed this chocolate in the pantry video. It's really old. You can see it's like that light color, you know? It's unsweetened chocolate and it's in these huge chunks and it's so hard, so it's hard to like break it up. So I've been using it for hot chocolate and it's really good. So I have a little bit of water in here that I'm heating up. I guess I don't really need to use water, but I just feel like it just melts the chocolate. I don't know, it worked fine when I did it the last time. Okay, I'm gonna put the sugar in now. I just want a warm, cozy little drink for watching the new episode of What We Do in the Shadows, okay? And then I'm just gonna add, and actually I'm gonna add some salt first, like that much maybe, and some milk. Woo! Chocolate. We are chocolate. Ahoy there, ahoy. We are chocolate. Trader Joe's haul for my Thanksgiving video. $80 Trader Joe's haul. Starting with something that's not for the Thanksgiving video. We got some orange juice. That's for kombucha, but also it's the time for orange juice, you know, immunity and whatnot. I got the boba kit. I feel like you have to every once in a while. I just wish they had a version that didn't come with straws, you know? I got some cranberry orange relish. Sounds interesting, okay? But I realized I thought like maybe it would be like a relish, but I don't know if it will be. I think it might just be sweet. Well, I guess a relish is sweet too. I don't know, I got this, so. I wanted something cranberry for my Thanksgiving video. I got yogurt, that's for my pumpkin pie smoothie. Cheese for the mac and cheese. Although I ended up getting a box mac and cheese, but I may like add cheese to it. I needed carrots, kale, mushrooms for my soup. I got these for actual Thanksgiving. I got a garlic for my soup, cucumber for general usage. I got some sage for my soup. It's gonna be a stuffing themed soup. I got this cheese also for the mac and cheese. Carrots for the soup. A potato, giant potato for the soup. This is for kombucha. I'm doing Christmas themed kombucha. Oh wait, no, not Christmas. Holiday / fall themed kombucha, Thanksgiving themed kombucha. I don't know. I'm gonna do a spiced cider one. And then I'm gonna do some cranberry, and then I'm gonna do at least a couple like cranberry orange ones. And the cranberry orange ones, I'm gonna put like cinnamon sticks in them, so that'll be hopefully good. This granola, I really like this granola. Whenever I go to Trader Joe's, I like to get it because it's just one of those granolas that's more like efficient in sustenance wise because it's peanut butter based. Oh, and it has pea protein crisps in it. I got some vanilla protein powder. This is for my pumpkin pie smoothie because I want it to be like actually a meal. Speaking of things being meals. I got these for, I'm going out of town with my family to visit my brother and sister-in-law. I bought this for the road trip because my mom loves these. I got these, I don't know what for, just in case I need them. I got this bread, again, the demi baguette. These 267 genders are getting out of control. What do you mean you identify as a demi baguette? I got this for the sandwich that I'm making today for the Thanksgiving video. And I got a moisturizer for my face. And then what I couldn't get from Trader Joe's, so I had to go to the Save Mart, which I don't like Save Mart, it's so overpriced. They do have the Ramen Express there, which is, I don't know if they're taking it out of the Walmarts or whatever around me, but it's harder and harder to find now. So I got it there, even though it is like twice as much at Save Mart, but it's still only like 60, like this was 99 cents, this was 67 cents or whatever. But at Walmart, this is like 50 cents and this is like 30 cents. Anyways, I have not tried this hotter and spicier. I hope it's not too spicy, but this one, lime and chili shrimp. So I thought it was gonna be spicy when I had it. It wasn't that spicy. So this one's like hotter and spicier chili. We'll see. Mushroom gravy. Never seen this before. I don't know if it's new, but I thought it would be cool to try it because I don't always feel the best about like packaged gravies. And I got this mac and cheese. I wanted to get a mac and cheese from Trader Joe's. I mean, they used to have that one packaged mac and cheese, like fresh mac and cheese in like a little soup container. I guess they discontinued that. I thought they also had like a frozen mac and cheese that was vegan. Maybe not, I don't know, but there was no mac and cheese there. So at Save Mart, I was like, oh, I can get a packaged mac and cheese, but then I realized they'd be like, boxed mac and cheese is different, you know? It has those like little tube, they're not elbows, they're like tubes. This was the only one that was vegan, that was like a shell. Some wild rice for my stuffing soup. These, I don't think I've had this before, so I'm really curious. I got this for the stuffing soup. Perfect. I was gonna try to look for like an Impossible sausage, but I was kind of dreading the price that it was gonna be at Save Mart. This is smoked apple and sage. And that's it.
And this day is the day that I filmed the Thanksgiving video, which is obviously already up, so you can go watch that if you want to see more in depth what I made. But for breakfast, I had a pumpkin pie smoothie, and for lunch, I tried to make a Thanksgiving leftovers sandwich. It wasn't good, but I also remade it in that video, so you can go see the better version. I know it's past Thanksgiving, so no one really cares about Thanksgiving anymore, but it was a pretty good video, and the views are extremely low, as with most of my videos lately. But anyways, for dinner, I tried to make a Thanksgiving soup, a stuffing themed soup, but things went really wrong. So then I ended up just having ramen.
Vegetables. It looks like play food. Water. Yum! Healthy. I'm not gonna put the whole thing because I'm scared it'll be spicy. Ooh. It is spicy, but it's good. I didn't put the whole thing. I think I put a good amount for myself.
For the last day of this video, I have no idea what happened. I must have deleted some footage, I'm not even sure. So this is kind of just like a 6-day week video, but I'm just including these clips in here because there I have them. For breakfast, I had some of this yogurt that I love so much with some banana, and I added granola. I'm not sure where that clip went. And then I sat with my friend for her tabling at this little market thing, and we got a Beyond or Impossible burger from a food truck nearby, but it was really sad because for some reason there was like no lettuce or tomato or onion on the burger, so it was just ketchup. But you know, we were really hungry, so it did hit the spot. And that's all I have for this video. I don't know what else I ate that day. I definitely ate other things, okay? Don't worry. But anyways, thank you for watching. Maybe next time I'll actually remember to film everything I eat. Anyways, please look forward to my videos this month. I have one that I'm really excited about that will hopefully perform well for me. Because I'm gonna be really mad if it doesn't, because I'm gonna put a lot of effort into it, and it's also gonna have a lot of complimentary shorts to it as well, like YouTube shorts, you know what I mean? So really looking forward to that, and goodbye. See you later.